Hey everyone. So excuse the fact that I am a hot mess. We just got done at the pool. We actually decided to make this kind of like a fun evening and went to our community pool because my son, my baby, got into the choice school out here that we applied for in, November. Sorry, I forgot to exfoliate. And we just found out yesterday who got in. And his first trial day of kindergarten is tomorrow. And so we decided to try and make today a fun day. Sorry, the kids got in all my makeup and I thought I was ready when I hit start on this. But I'm just scooting these down. And I primed my face. What I have on right now, I did the Icy Sherbet primer, and I am wearing the Real Her I Am Graceful foundation. I know it's late to be doing makeup, but this is the first time I've had to sit in front of my phone in quite a while, honestly, to actually have enough time to do a video. I've been very busy lately, and it just hasn't worked out. Yeah, I like to do this before my foundation. It's okay. I went to his school today. Sounds so sad saying it. But before I get into that, we're going to go through Ipsy Glam Bag Plus for the month of July. And then I have my premium box for BoxyCharm for this month. We're going to do Ipsy first. I ranked my boxes, the items in there. 1 if I said in my profile I liked them, 0 if I didn't. And they put it in there anyway. So this month's theme for Ipsy is Stay Golden. Anyway, I went there and I filled out his registration paperwork today and I was in tears. Not even going to lie about it. And I'm usually a cold-hearted. So this says Golden Hour Beauty for Real Mango Butter Eyeshadow Palette. All right. See what this looks like. Oh, these are pretty colors. I'm really want to dive into this pink sands. Ooh, or this a blaze with some of solstice on the lid and then reflection in the inner corner. I want to play with all those colors, honestly. I do. Whew. The next thing in here is Your Eyes Only from Half Caked. Ooh, I really like Half Caked. This is what that looks like. The first palette gets a 1 because I say that I like palettes, so this gets 1. Okay, this is basically pretty basic. It's not a whole lot to it, but if you want a neutral look or a little bit of color. The next thing in here from Hip Dot. It's this called Sun Goddess 4-shade face palette. You're a sun goddess even if you haven't spent time in the sun lately. Create the ultimate sun-kissed with these 4 highlight blush shades in a soft blendable formula. Okay, this will get a point. Okay, that blush may be a little deep for me, but it would probably be really pretty for other people, with deeper skin tones. I do like these highlights though. And they'd be really pretty lid shades too. Okay. Not a whole lot, but eyeshadows. Ooh. Ariza Beauty Malibu Sunrise Ombre Blush. This will be interesting. Ooh, that's pretty. It does have glitter in it. Some people don't like glitter in their blush. I usually, when I'm sweaty, in Florida. I'm not a fan of glitter in my blush, but we will give it a try. What is this? Ooh, Anytime lip mask. I should have tried that, from Tarte and Toasted Coconut. Let's see what this looks like. I can't even read that. The writing is so tiny. Ooh, it has a really good smell, and it does have color to it. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that tonight. Okay, this gets a point. So that thing was 5 out of 5. It's pretty good. I would have liked more of a variety, even though I do put that in my profile that I like it. It would have been nice to have some other things in there too. Let's get into the BoxyCharm Premium box. This is the BoxyCharm and Norvina Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is all like Anastasia products. It does come with a 50% off. The first thing in here is a powdered bronzer in the color Rich Amber. So let's see if this is going to be a good color on me. We will try it out together. Okay. It is pretty. It's got like, I don't know if you can see it, like her logo all in there. But it's kind of clunky at the same time. It has a nice little mirror. That may be good. It may be a little too light, but we'll see. And then that gets a point. How much are you? That's $28. And then we have this Anastasia A30 brush. $24. See how this feels. Oh, I should have used this to put my foundation on because it says it's a kabuki brush. If I could, okay, how do you get out? Oh, it is very thin. Like, they're dense, but like this is the kabuki brush I just used versus this, so it's like a lot smaller. I prefer a bigger brush, but I'm sure we will figure out a way to use this. That gets a point. The next thing in here is Anastasia. I don't even know how to say that. You know who it's from. Dewy Setting Spray, 100 milliliters. All right, so where are you, setting spray? $26. Oof, better be like a darn good setting spray. This gets 0 because I put in my profile that I don't use this kind of stuff, but I will. Ooh, that is really pretty. And we will use it today. It's kind of cool. It has like the little lock on there. Okay. The next thing in here is Brow Definer Triangular Brow Pencil. This gets 0. I put in there, I don't use brow products, honestly. These are my natural brows. I just leave it as it is. But let's see if the color would have even matched. It's in taupe. And it is $23. Oh, that's the brush. I'm not going to use this because I will put it in a giveaway. Okay, so that is like, it may match. I am like a dirty blonde for my brows. That looked a little bit like all brown. All right, so, ooh, Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. I'm all about trying new mascaras. $25. So especially for that price point, I will definitely give it a try. The packaging, I'll give her the packaging is pretty. Okay. It is a bigger wand, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with that because I do have a small, my unique twisted brush that'll get that bottom like lash. And then we have ABH Norvina Collection, their palette, and it's Pro Pigment Palette Volume 3. $60. Oh my gosh. This was somewhat open. I will say, that's weird. my Ipsy bag was open. It was never sealed, and it was falling out all over the mailbox. So I'm just happy that I even had all my items. This is super freaking pretty, and it's heavy. Oh, now this is what I like, because you have a huge mirror and all these fun colors with a little bit of like neutral shades here and there. I really want to play with this. Okay. But I don't think I'm going to play with it today because I have things I want to do. Unless I do a neutral look, then maybe I'll play with it. Okay. So I guess we got to jump right into a palette, right? Yes. So maybe some of this. I'm trying to see what I would even use. I need the blush. I'll try this highlight. This was the neutrals. I don't want you. Okay, so from Golden Hour, let's try a little bit of, I'm gonna mix these palettes up a little bit. So we're gonna go in, I'm using my Lunar Beauty brushes, and I'm gonna go in all over the lid with B5. Yeah, there's this color right here, just a neutral shade. Ooh, Fallout City. Okay, this has actually more of an orange undertone than what I was thinking it would have. But it is blending out nicely. Okay, so outside of the makeup and back to like what I was talking about. I get easily distracted if y'all can't tell. That I am like a hot mess right now because even though, yes, he is 5, he is my baby. And he's the first one going to school. I've never even sent them to daycare. I am a stay-at-home mom. I have been home with him since he turned 1. And it's going to be really hard for me. I talked with him a little bit about it yesterday. And he said, or actually I talked to him yesterday to make sure he was good with it and comfortable. And I've been trying to like make it seem like it's going to be like a whole lot of fun. And today he like hugged me. He's like, "It's gonna be okay, mommy. I know you'll be sad, but it'll be okay." And it was so precious. But then again, I'm like worried because we are in Florida and numbers are like skyrocketing here. And my husband and I had agreed we were not going to send him to school this year. And I talked to this pediatrician, which is kind of ironic. I talked to this pediatrician yesterday about it, the day we found out he got in. I was like, I'm looking at sending him to kindergarten. Do you think it's safe to send him? And she was like, nope, don't send him, not worth it, blah, 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 because out here they don't wear masks in school. And she was like, don't do it, because he's not vaccinated yet. He's not old enough to be vaccinated. I'm an asthmatic. I'm going to get into this palette now. Hey, Terry. I'm going to go into a blaze. And she was like, don't send him to school. So we were not planning on sending him. But the school he got into is a choice school that we paid like an admission or an application fee and went through this entire process to apply and everything. I'm like just trying to put this right in the crease. And it's like the top school around here. So it is a lottery process. You have to apply, wait, see if you get waitlisted. We were waitlisted, and we just found out yesterday we were waitlisted a long time ago. And so for us, when we found out we got the acceptance, it's been like a battle of, do we send him, do we not send him? Because since he got in, that guarantees, as long as he maintains good grades, good attendance, everything like that, that guarantees that his siblings, his little brothers, get in, and we don't have to really worry about this lottery process. So we ended up deciding to send him, and we're just going to try and be as cautious as we can be. I'm just gonna like blend this a little bit. These colors are working really nicely together. They kind of like blended right into each other. All right, so now I'm gonna go into Solstice, which is this color right here. It's like a hard process, honestly. This is actually a little bit chunkier than I was thinking, but it has like really nice color. And this is all, oh, I put it in the wrong color. That's okay. It's all blending in really nicely together. I like it. It's kind of like monotone or monochromatic, whatever look, but that's okay. Now I need to order him like a first day of, like one of those shirts, or see if I can get somebody to make it that does like kindergarten through 12th on it. So that way we can do like the handprints on the back and everything. Oh my gosh, this is so freaking pretty. I'm like really liking this look. Now I'm gonna go in with Reflection right here. And do that on the inner corner. That is pigmented. Whew, okay. I did think it was like, I don't know, I talked with the admissions lady because we were 9 on the wait list when we first applied. And then we were at 2, then we were at 1, then we went back to 2 because someone's sibling got in, which pushed them up on the wait list. And I was talking with her about it. I was like, yeah, we didn't even think we were going to get in. And she said that normally with kindergarten, if you're on the wait list, you're not getting in. She said, but this year they've had so many people pull their kids from school because they don't want to send them next year. And that's like, it's sad. It's sad that we have to think about these things, or some of us think about these. I know not everybody is like in agreement with it, and that's your choice. I'm gonna mix B5 and a Blaze together. Oh, somebody's trying to get into my room. Said, unlock the door. I asked the school like what precautions they take or whatever, and they said all the teachers are vaccinated, so they don't do anything else, which I kind of suspected, like being in Florida and being the grade level that they're at, because obviously they can't make the kids wear them at that age, which is understandable, but mine will be wearing a mask, unfortunately. Okay, this was actually super simple, easy look. Turned out pretty. It's a little bit more one note than what I was thinking it would be, but that's okay. All right, there's so many palettes. Oh my gosh, like 4 palettes. Not that I'm gonna complain because it could be all skincare. I'd rather have all makeup than all skincare. Let's get into this bronzer. Hopefully I don't mess up the entire look with this, because sometimes bronzer, if it's too dark, okay, so it's not too dark, but it's not too light either. So this is actually a pretty good color. This isn't exactly like the kind of color I would wear. I kind of have one with more of like a little orangey tone to it. Or peachy, I should say. But this is actually looking nice. Which I'm not really surprised, like I like this brand. Okay, now we're not blending. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. I went a little bit farther down with that than I planned. I don't know. Otherwise, we really haven't done like a whole lot. I took the kids to the splash pad the other day to try and get them out a little bit. And my middle child has anxiety. And he struggled with it because there were other people around. And so he kind of just sat in his stroller the whole time and did not want to get out. So we are working on that. We're trying to do like little things here and there to like make him feel more comfortable. All right, so I'm just gonna swirl in all of this. Oh, good gosh. Oh my gosh, it's literally all over my desk from one swirl. Like, it's, I don't know if you can see, like my desk is covered now in blush. Hopefully it blends out. Okay, it blends out nicely, but this is too peachy for me, or too pink for me. Ooh. I don't even want to dip into this again. I may have to stay a little bit more on that, like, lower part of the blush. That one looks a little bit nicer because I geared it a little bit more towards the bottom. Okay, at least it's off of my Lunar Beauty brushes because I was like, please do not get those color, like do not make them colorful. They are white and I don't want to ruin them. This actually looked pretty. Okay, now we've got some highlight. Let's try and do this hip dot. All right, this looks a little bright. We're gonna go into sheer. Kind of want golden hour, which is this one, but I thought maybe that'd be a little too much, so we're gonna try sheer. Which side did I dip this in? This side. Ooh, that is, it's pretty. It's got good pigment, but it is that blinding. Oh, we did have to take, I had to take my poor Frenchie to the vet today. She has literally, her eye is cloudy and blue. That was a little bit much. And apparently she has something impacting like her cornea, and we have to go and get that taken care of. And I'm like, I'm freaking out about it, honestly. They say it's common with her breed to have like eye issues and things like that, but her eyes like cloudy and blue and so red. I feel bad for her. So out of all of this, the main thing we did not end up with is a lip color. So I will probably, oh, I did have an Anastasia lipstick somewhere, but I don't remember. It's so matte though. Oof. This is chunky at the moment. Right now I'm not liking this. This is like so chunky. I'm like, I kind of want to leave it, but it's so chunky. The lashes can ruin an entire look if your lashes are bad. Okay, so this I don't like. It's so chunky. Like, you can see the chunks in the wand. It's got good color. That's about all that I can give this. Because my natural lashes are blonde. All right. I'm gonna go through it with one of my like brushes, my lash brushes at the end. It is so goddamn chunky. I'm gonna try and clean the chunks. And tomorrow will be a no makeup day because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna cry. Oh, this one's turning out nice, so maybe I just needed to like completely wipe the wand. But I swear I'm going to like sit in the parking lot and bawl once I drop him off. Because no joke, other than my parents watching him, nobody has ever watched my kids. Just because I honestly trust basically no one. And it's hard for me to be like, here you go. You've never been out of like my control basically ever. And I'm just going to like drop you off at a school and be done for however many hours and then pick you up. And his little brothers are gonna have such a hard time with him being in school. Okay, so this one turned out nice. I like this. So you really have to like wipe off this thing. This, blah, 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 why can't I think of it? This wand. I'm gonna use my Luxe. All right, it's not bad. This one looks way nicer. That's okay. Let's get that lip. All right, we'll go with this one. We're just gonna do some Lunar Beauty. Easy. It's such a pretty color. I'm gonna go Lunar Beauty's Daydream, and I'm gonna use Love Letter lip liner from St. Lux. Sorry, I know it's always so quiet when I like line my lips, but I feel like I literally cannot talk when I'm doing my lips or I screw it up. Such a pretty freaking color. Oh my. And we'll say though, if your lips are not exfoliated, do not put this on because it does not look good. It's gonna show all them cracks. Okay, so that is that for everything in here. Other than I'm gonna set it. Let's see how this works. Feels nice. It does leave some little dewy drops. That's okay. Not bad. I will continue to give that a try, see how I like it. So the only thing I put in here that I wouldn't use was the brow definer. Otherwise, everything was super good. So mascara. Oh my, I'm trying to think of what all was in this. Anyway, I think I would say these two are a tie because, actually no, I would say BoxyCharm wins because Ipsy was mostly eyeshadows, which I really like eyeshadows, but give me something. Give me something more than a lip mask. Give me like a lip liner, lipstick, mascara, just throw something else in there with me. All right, that is everything. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Bye.